Villains at first get magic point regen. Thank goodness, they say. Throwing yourself out the nearest window is approved. Right. For their round, one of them says, Morton will hear of this. And they both go and fly 10 meters away. Right. McKay, you are now 23 meters away from them. They are definitely getting away, you're thinking. Do you wish to get up?
Yes, I will be standing up.
Excellent. And Fulton.
Counterspell.
If you've got the magic points for it.
Yep.
Right.
Matter of
Okay.
fact, yeah.
Roll the essence versus essence. I think we said you need like an 80 or less because you are full of essence.
Got it.
Ah! It just shows him slide a bit. Save yourself. Right. And yeah, you're pretty sure that they're going to get away, but you're definitely causing them some extra pain. Villains at first can get a total heal.
Ah.
Nothing good's approved. They both fly away some more.
Okay.
Let them go. They get away.
Yeah.
Cool. That's fine. Yeah. Apparently, they were not interested in sticking around to see what would happen to them against Fulton. I mean, sure, McKay annoyed him by plunging a normal knife into him a few times. They're used to that sort of behavior. But then they got this fucking wizard immune to magic and countering magic. They figured, fuck, maybe he's a breaker, and they left. So, right, the farmer isn't coming out.
That's right.
You know, it's not really because the horses were unhooked in order to let them rest while you were visiting, because you don't leave them hooked up. It's not like a car. So you need somebody to hook up your shit unless you want to try it, which will result in the horses running off, leaving you going, yeah, in the cart. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
So, Logan, what I want to do is...
Oh, the one's laying there dead. Shit, I forgot all about his ass.
What does he have on him?
Aside from a guard's uniform, which definitely does not look great anymore, he has a strange blue crystal type of thing. It's on like a little chain, like keep this, and it's a neat keepsake type thing. He has 42 silvers. And yeah, that's pretty much it. They didn't bother bringing weapons. Normally, freezing people to death works fine for them, but you know.
I'll use and like in its glow, like the crystal is it glowing or anything, or is it like
a little bit, yeah.
I'll use analyze magic, and I'll
use your glasses to try to get more information. Cool. Analyze.
Got it.
It's a tracker, so somebody can find this dude.
Is it made specifically for Josh? Or track anybody?
Whoever's got you can track this crystal back to whoever's got it. The oddest thing though is that this blue crystal looks familiar, but you can't remember where you saw it last. Or maybe one of you can without the memory roll. It's kind of a bluish crystal. It just smacks of Dr. Morton to one of you.
You know, whenever at the crime scenes, there was always the blue crystal that slowly dissolved away.
Yes, this looks a bit different than that. It's a different type of blue crystal. But take a card for remembering the fucking crime scenes where you first met your nemesis.
Can I make a memory roll? Because I surely don't remember.
-30. It's pretty obscure. And I don't know if you... Fuck you. Fuck you and your crits. Either you've been down to or somebody at one time mentioned that somewhere in the sewers of despair is a crystal blue cave or blue crystal cave or cave rooms or something. But whether you've been there, I don't know, or if somebody was talking about loose lips, suck dicks, something like that, I'm not sure. Somewhere in the sewers of despair, 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 and disappointment.
3.
And we should take the head of the Oni because
Oh.
the Dragon Don didn't believe us when we said there was Ogre Magi.
Oh, I was going to take it anyway. I was going to take whatever body parts I thought would be useful, because if we can bring it back to the Dragon Don for proof, that's one thing. But we could also bring it to the Great Yandu, and he'll pay for.
No, we can load up the body into the thing, but
Cool.
Right. No problem. You guys eventually get the body in there. Who wants to harness the horses again?
well, we'll go and knock on the door and say they're gone. You can come out, or go inside and say they're gone.
How do I know, says the voice from the other end of the trap door, that you're not one of them trying to fool. Oh, by the way, peasants boo at you guys and then go back to their chores.
Because they wouldn't know about the alcohol we bought you the last time we visited, which was a bottle of blood.
They come out. He harnesses your horses for you and whatnot.
Thank you.
Well, pity you got leave. Take care. Oh my God. He goes, oh, look at that. And he looks at the big blue thing that fortunately you haven't decapitated yet, but you will at some point, I'm sure. He gives you a cloth to hide it under, big tarp. Now it looks like you're just transporting an illegal body or something.
Now, if this was a vehicle, we could just tie it over the bonnet.
Wow, that's fucked up there.
Oh, that's the way they seem to carry
a hood ornament, but
or just the way they seem to view monsters. Like, you know, we've killed this monster, so we're bringing it back.
Yeah, that's a good call. You want to do that?
Well, it's a bit hard to do with a handsome cab, with a handsome buggy.
It really is. But you can get on top of the roof, I suppose. But yeah, I'm guessing it's sitting next to Chris and stuff. When you get to the gate, yes, the guards want to look. And when they see it's a monster, they're like, good work. Humans first.
Yeah.
So you think it's almost a sandy roll for Doc Fulton to hear Holmes getting jiggy with the guards. But you guys eventually continue on. And it's just odd. So odd. He's down with the kids. Yeah. But eventually you guys get there. You drop by the head to Dragon Don's people who are suitably impressed. You drop off the corpse to Great Yandoon, who is suitably impressed. And he goes, and he gives you each a red potion and a blue potion.
Thank you.
You can make a note that it has a maximum of 20, and it regains 1 hit point for the red potion, 1 magic point for the blue potion per minute for a max of 20 minutes.
Yep. I now have 3 red potions and 3 blue potions.
He suggests using them up as they are not forever things. They will go bad.
No, I've still got the potions when we traveled Route 66 that you gave me.
They might go bad soon. I'd drink them soon, he says. They're usually good for a week or two. After that, now they're kind of in the exploratory territory, he says. Yeah. Okay. Good enough payment?
Sure.
Great. If you just help me lug it in. Right. You guys get it in. He's like, yep, I will. Yep.
Can you do anything with this? I show him the crystal.
He looks at it closely. He says, I could grind it down into powder and try putting it in a potion.
Here you
go. Okay.
So, you being an expert on monsters, Great Yandoon?
He's sitting there with like a scalpel in one hand and a big cleaver in the air. He goes,
What's an Ogre Magi's weakness?
He attempts to roll his cryptozoology, which, if you want, you can also roll cryptozoology. You've been to
Yeah, I've
school.
got it.
He says butter.
It's not very good in combat.
No,
I'm not gonna be
no.
able to...
You fight them with a giant stick of butter.
Right.
I
Nope, I don't
recommend
know,
having
but
a cold.
I'm pretty sure butter is not it.
No, no. It's butter. Definitely butter. You try it and see.
Okay.
What a great weakness that'd be. What is your weakness? What will kill you? Butter.
A stick of butter. Yes.
Cool. Right. Is there anything you'd like to do after that, or anything in preparation for tomorrow's session you'd like to knock out that's quick? Because Logan's hungry
I
as
was
fuck.
going to either visit or have a note delivered to Sally to apologize for not
No problem. Yep.
visiting.
I figured. Well, it's having a date, much less any kind of personal relationship, when you're constantly popping in and out of reality for unknown
Yeah.
amounts of time.
That's actually one of the things I wanted to ask her about. Does she have the same issue?
Well, since she took it in good grace, it probably does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. That being urgent business elsewhere and etc.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Not off the top of my head. Yeah, we worked out that's probably not a way to get. I mean, we could still, Doc. We could still like get a flying car, go walk the pattern, get to the academy, go into the library, see if we can find out anything. Well, depending on if we want to do anything more research, or take the painting and then leave via the lighthouse.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you could also do that stuff during next session and whatnot. You just have
Yeah.
to
I know. I was
pack
just
the.
thinking. While I thought of it, I just thought I'd mention it while I had it on my mind.
I figured that would be a bit more things.
Yeah. But besides that,
You still can't use swords yet, can you?
well, no, not very well. We can use swords, just not very well. Can you make one in a about this long, cookery size?
Can you make a dagger? He asks.
No. Plus, I think don't your kukri do like crazy damage because it's all super spiffy and whatnot?
Yeah. It does more than it's got a super sharp blade. It does more than normal damage. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, now that we're not in the middle of combat, can you remember from school what the weakness of an Oni is?
Come on, give me a fumble, please. Give me a fumble.
Since we actually had cryptozoology.
Butter.
Yeah, Great Yang Dune reckons it's butter. I'm pretty sure it's not.
You think he's right, Chris?
Butter.
I'm pretty sure that's not a fumble though.
Butter sounds very reasonable to him, though.
Yeah, it does.
All right. Oh,
what would be awesome is if butter actually was their weakness and people just kept telling you that, who rolled badly, and you were like, and then you rammed a stick of butter into one's face and he just exploded. You'd be like, fucking Logan.
Oh, I can always go to the library and see if research it, since Doc and I have membership of the library.
Yes, you do have membership to the library.
So I shall go and research it there.
Butter. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead and give me a research roll. Give me a fumble. Just that's all I want out of you is just a fumble.
That's a lot better for Doc.
A crit?
Yeah. Where's the hell's my character sheet gone? Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, by 30. Not a crit though.
Well, although Butter's still really good. Instrumental music, really well played.
Really?
Yeah. Possibly Butter, but mostly instrumental music, really well played.
Okay.
It tends to drive them away.
That's where you get a Bluetooth speaker on yourself and you just turn that bitch on.
Maybe
Yeah,
got
except that-
back playing really loud and them going, no. Yeah, you don't know if mechanically or electronically reproduced music would help or not, but you
besides
do
the
find,
fact that electronics don't work here.
aside from that, but you do find pictures of like minstrels and shit. And somebody made a note in the marginalia of the book. The only time the bard class was worth a shit, lol.
Well, I guess I better start carrying my violin around with me.
Yeah, good luck
This-
on that shit
this-
surviving.
just in Gothic. Violin case. I quick draw my violin and struck a bit.
Yeah, that would confuse the shit out of anybody else you're getting ready to do combat with. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's
And
it
the only
makes
drawback.
it makes you happy and sad to discover that your nemesis is attempting to snatch you up off the streets and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do wonder if he exists here because of my concerns about him, caused him to manifest. Because of the way we seem to have an effect on realities, the realms, or that he was here anyway.
I would like to point out Chris's hair is blue. He may be a traitor. Better to kill him quick.
No longer indigo.
Let's see. For extra cards, and yes, Chris, you came up with the best title ever for the last session. I need titles for this session, gentlemen.
To gate or not to gate?
Mm-hmm. We did spend a lot of time running around checking out different gates and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Any other ideas?
Nothing that like just
Blows?
Yeah.
up everything. Yeah.
Oh, the last session where all that shit happened, where the kid went to Amber and stuff. He named it Amber Alert. I thought that was fucking genius.
Yes.
That was just a ching. Scary good title. I'm hoping that Google doesn't go, we don't like people talking about that thing here. So, cool. Then we're going to go ahead and do end of mission. Discard any, Chris, take an extra card. Discard any cards that you don't like and refill your hand. Oh, I'm going to end the recording. Does anybody have anything to tell the studio audience at home?